aggression already coming out of the defensive side. But it's only going to be the trades. Na'Vi have managed to settle here.
Aves isn't finished though. He goes back in for another bite, but he's going to be trapped now. Stuck in the elbow. He's holding on to his life for the time being. This 3v3, they could look to pressure him, but the plant and a fight towards short is instead where Na'Vi are taking in an early battle for Hero. He's managed to take Elite down and leave Sagetsu alone. Both of these players isolated, spread out. It should be easier for Na'Vi to deal with them. The Sheriff still lurking. Sagetsu grabbing one, but he's so desperately low. It will be Aves with all the pressure. He opened up the round, and now it's his job to close it. Finding the first, sees the step across, and hits the headshot onto Alexic. But Alexic, he's seen the cape. He knows there's a player close, and there's no cover. He gets away with a freebie. Martine falls on the back of this. A quick rotate towards mid, cut off by Hero. KC, they're struggling till Elite steps up, and even then, the numbers favoring that attacking side. Aves comes out of his ult, he's still got 3 to deal with. Ruxic is quick to flee market, not offering up that duel, not giving him a chance, but Angel was. He goes down early, the players divided. Xiao's still watching spawn. Aves gets another 1v1, Na'Vi, they're falling apart at the seams. A real chance now for this Phoenix to light up the scoreboard, find this last player. Oh, good. They can't detect him, and Xiao has the angle held, still much closer.
The timing on the retake, and it looked like the goal for Na'Vi was to try and get aggressive. They've been caught in the back though. Aves has been able to get in behind them. Also spots a second player, can put the molly in to force them out of position. They look to peek together off the back of the flash. But Angel, well, he stepped up on his own. Left it all onto Xiao. Normally good in these clutch situations. The first comes easy, but the second now knows where he is. His ex-teammate standing in his way. And Sugetsu's going to stick it to half. Give himself a bit more time to play with the ball. Xiao, the run across is enough. The Red Bull clutch.
So at least for now, they have a little bit of space, but Ruxic eventually strikes. He's claimed a good bit of control. Martine wasn't wide enough to see him. That could have been an easy punish. Instead, it's going to have to be the retake.
Face your fear!
Just Fury. Utilized and not on the other side, but Martine's done fantastically well. And now with the dimensional drift can get the remainder of the information, allowing his teammates to rotate much more quickly back in towards this site. Sadak even going to give more info off the back of the drone. They already kind of knew where these players are, but wanted to make sure Hero, it doesn't matter, you can know where he is, but if he lands the shots, it's all irrelevant, and has that crossbar that they need to clear. Another coming up for Hero. They are now going to do it a little bit later into the round. Middle, though, has been completely lost, but Elite does well. That opening goes their way, and now they have all the information.
Paranoia from Sagetsu forced him into the open, and Elite was easily able to pick up that, in fact, double. Now KC in another advantageous position, forcing the fight onto Hero. He's isolated, he's alone, and has to win his battle with Aves as Elite takes down Xiao. It's looking like they may be locking this round in. Finally, breaking that streak from Na'Vi, and there it is. Hero in the floor, and it's only Ruxic, 1 versus 4. We just highlighted him. Said he had a great week 3, a great start to this map, but
still got small chance. He needs this one on Sugetsu. First comes easy. Ult online isn't going to change too much, and they're already on that defusal. He needs to find the spam, and it just isn't going to be happening.
Pretty close. In the smoke, invading that space, and well, losing Ruxic on the way. Sadak holding for this player to walk back out. He seemed to know Alexic was there. And now a 5v3, another advantage for KC. And they'll once again look to hold on to that.
Doubling up ready, Angel, he's done well, dodges the flash, but can't quite correct his aim. Even still, they've managed to bring this back into a winnable scenario. Think back to Xiao and Hero just a few rounds ago. They were able to take it over the line from a very similar position. Hero starts it off strong again, and even does some damage to Aves. He'll be able to at least heal back up a little bit. And Xiao is already tagged, but he has already managed to win a couple of clutches for Na'Vi in this matchup, waiting on the corner, and he's gonna do it again!
Hero to follow up on it. It's a great start. Aves, Elite, though, in for the double. They've completely split this push. They've dropped the spike in B main as well. Luckily, the drone is seeing Hero, and Sagetsu's covering his comrades back as Sadak will be pressured and taken down. Sagetsu too. But the problem is, the attackers have become the defenders, and they need to push back in to get that spike. Luckily, Ruxic has the ult to claim it.
Players will just leave that one, but feeling confident and maybe not wanting his teammate's position to be given away. It doesn't matter, it's checked, but even still, Alexic finds one. Second traded off his own life. And now Martin back into a 1v1. They seem to be losing every single one of these, but he will take it home this time.
A little bit surprised, but...
Which is like the opposite of what we've been... All right, complimenting them on, which is avoiding that early Phoenix fight. Here they definitely don't avoid the early Phoenix fight, nor do they avoid Elite. They take both of the players who pushed into B main and made that round a win for KC in the previous, and they eliminate them off the bat. This has fallen apart. This was such a weak investment from Na'Vi, yet somehow the team that made a 5v2 into a 1v1 just moments ago, they've now got a 1v5 on their hands. It's KC, Martin, all alone.
We're about to go somewhere together. Play Boar and Valor.
There goes the breach ult.
That's not ideal.
Oh my goodness! Well, you're a man known for your curses, and I think you might have just discovered the caster curse.
That is the curse.
Just spotted round in that corner. Sadik immediately knows exactly where to look and strikes onto Hero. Xiao has to plant. Hunter's Fury through. He slams dead to rights. He'll survive at the start, but Sugetsu quickly on his tail. Turns on their hip or in their hand as it stands. Elite onto Hero, opens it up towards middle, and now the A site having been fully contacted on. Someone needs to be wider there. Yeah, that was a lot of danger for the player planting the spike, but luckily Sadik is able to retreat to safety, unlike Elite.
Yeah, already one comes up for Ruxic and Xiao. Bringing this back into a 3v3 scenario. Ruxic hot on their heels. In fact, he's already jumped down behind them. They haven't even realized. So quick.
A decision to be made. Does he peek it? Yes, he does. It's a headshot onto Aves. They've got the heavy shields on most, but it doesn't matter if you hit a shot like that. An Angel onto Elite makes this an uphill battle for KC. It's all about the climb back. They'll look to go deep to make this happen, to find favor. Sadik, I'm looking towards spawn, and it's Sadik to take down Ruxic. Okay. It's not an advantage, but it's a step in the right direction with Angel on 5 HP. This could very easily flip-flop back in the other direction. Noise being made on shore! Sadik's got another! 2 players falling in the same spot! That opens the door for a flank, but KC decide to turn and look in the other direction. Nice flash, nice follow-up. Sadik with another! And it's Hero who needs the clutch! 5 HP! And the Hunter's Fury sent through! That should guarantee the round! The final pulse takes him off the time enough to close it out. Some of those early fights. He's gone for one again. It's Martin dropped, and he's not stopping there. Ruxic wants more. It's 3. It's 4. And the last man standing so low. They've stolen the ace. Push together. They're already waiting for Aves to round that corner. The major danger dealt with. Sugetsu fills in the space, playing on backside. Martin's been seized and soon to be dealt with. The classic does damage. In fact, Martin dropping another. This is coming a little close. To dive into this backside as time is ticking away, but now it is just Elite left alive, and the showstopper will find him. They've come off.
No, he got killed. He killed the guy. They're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. I can't believe it. That was just perfect. The coaching staff don't need a pause, and Martin has tried to stick that one. Ambitious, and hasn't worked. This fight's back and forth. Giving it advantage. Paranoia through, haven't been able to capitalize on it, and Xiao's gone running through the flames. Ruxic still trying his best, but he may just have to do it. Oh, he's dropped the spike at least. They will have to try and retrieve that, both looking to his position. But this man in a clutch, well, this man in anything in this game so far, there's always a chance, but this time the spacing from KC is good.
Well, there's going to be one here on the attack. Alexic, he evades the smoke, but Martin's waiting, and there's the orb for Angel. But it comes at the cost of his life. Hero finds one, but the numbers of Na'Vi are thinning by the second.
It's not pretty from Hero. In fact, Martin has just taken over this round individually, and the only man has been the bane of their lives, but Sugetsu this time is ready and waiting.
I also want to see Alexic drop the AWP here and give it to someone else so he can actually take space and raise.
Oh, well, it's Angel. He's the man taking space. He gets in. finds himself Sadik. 14 seconds left. Players trapped inside a main spike on the floor. The round should be done, and for a second I got worried.
For an operator, but Angel is here. He realizes he's being pressured as well, but Xiao's actually the one to fall. Angel immediately with the trade, and they still have not planted that spike. 12 seconds left, but they've managed to clear Alexic. They brought it back into an even scenario, and although one kill goes the other way, Angel now looks to run in on his own. He's been dealt with. Hero a little bit further behind, and now as they group up, they swing together.
In the game, that can cost you everything. Economy now
That's
low.
a mistake. That's a huge mistake.
Double opening. The Outlaw clean and easy onto those light shields, and there's plenty more floating around. Alexic pops the showstopper, tries to hunt them down in the spawn, but they quickly evade it. Aves falling though. This has given them a chance.
Trip. But now there is the spam. Perfect from Hero. That second layer has given them that advantage again.
Oh, we said about that Outlaw. It's walking into Hero. The light shield still on Xiao, but Alexic can take a blow from that weapon. There will be only the Outlaw left, flanked up on as well. Only one shot left in the chamber, and with two opponents to take down. But they've already sent Xiao to meet up with him. Xiao loses his life. Okay, Martin with a really good chance. Great flash, but Angel dodges it and takes him down afterwards. A 4 versus 3, Navi with the advantage.
Exchange your old laptop and save big on the all-new HP OmniBook AI PC.
Yeah, this now becomes very difficult. You don't have that snake in the grass, you don't have the backline, and you're going to need someone like Aves to pop off here, and he's already lost that first fight. Sugetsu does well. The stun will delay them that little bit longer. Nobody facing off it. They don't need to re-aggress. At this stage of the TP is bold. Incredibly aggressive. Hero there once again. And it has done again. Sadak down. And actually, the Hero's already found another. This is looking like the beginning of the end.
Don't want to jinx it too soon, but I think this is the first time they've had... They've been on the other side of entries.
Oh, well, that should seal the deal. He's going back for more.
Okay.
It's damn close. Now just temper that aggression a little bit. This could still slip away, but it's Sugetsu alone. 1 against 5. An Angel with the jump peek in. The end zone flawless. And the map, the choice of KC goes to Navi. Not knowing what KC would run. They also have to have a little ace up their sleeve, and early on, challenge here, flash up for Angel, and it gives Ruxic a free second, a triple kill on the board already, and a knife to close it out!
You have this close corner, well, I was going to say being held, but he turns his back to it. I guess the timing not working out, and now Angel left as a solo holder of A.
He's dodged the paranoia at least. He'll catch a free kill onto Martin.
Spike planted.
He was supposed to be taken away by this side push, but they forgot to come and get him, and he's left with a chance now to have that little bit of a hold for his team. But then they're not even watching him! Hello? KC forgot completely about Angel, and it's Sugetsu left alone, dealt with by a double swing. You know, fair enough. They've still got money. Yes, he'll get one, but the second takes him too long. Too laborious on the initial fight. Ruxic holding strong as they emerge from the smoke, from the orb. Or from the wall, more so. He'll be taking a free double kill, and from here, KC, they've already made the mistakes. Now it's about attempting a recovery. Martin is at least managed to make it around an elbow, and somehow Elite gets a freebie.
Yeah, Angel wanted that 1v1. Alexic's also low. This could easily fall apart. And already, that convergence path is going to be utilized. Martin now picking up another. It's left to Xiao to try and clutch this. It could be another round is around, and as always, the Xiao Show is there to save them. Catch someone with the thrash, but they're going to aggress off it. Solid flash as well to help at the time starting to really tick down. Sadak's done well, at least. That will get them site control. An opportunity to spam that one out at least, and it will keep them in an even scenario. They are pushing back towards the position of Ruxic. He's been on, but Martin this time will win the fight. Peeking back in, there was a chance, in fact, for a double. There's a lot of damage done, and Hero has somehow managed to bring this back. It's left all onto Xiao. yet to die. It would have to be he's sticking it all the way, and it's the swing at the end of the last second from Elite. First death, and they are now on a low buy round. It shows how close these rounds have been when they can't afford to buy. Even still, though, they've managed an upgrade here. Hero, it's an aggressive push. They are just fighting tooth and nail across the map, and this time it seems like they managed to hold on. This little gap, though, makes me nervous. They are going to check him.
Yeah, there's always a risk that you put that Prowler a little too shallow and he is able to survive undetected. He still gets one. Prowler triple swung gets one. It's a 2v1. It's Xiao with a weapon. The man is a beast in the clutches, but he won't even find the first. Big round for Martine. Hasn't been pushed up on by Navi. They've played passive every round, but they've had the Viper there. This could be a massive downfall. I think they're looking to Prowler deep into elbow. It leaves the space open, and yes, they've given him the chance. Alexic on the board, and then some with a huge 4K.
Chasing him. They're trying to combine with that convergence path, and even still, it hasn't gone great. Xiao is still alive and kicking eventually. They will get that job done.
Time to jump.
It seemed like some health had been lost, but
Spike planted.
that was off the back of the decay. A while now, a flank already being spotted. This would be a tough one to come back from for Na'Vi.
I know
You
exactly.
don't use Showstopper here.
Player standing.
You definitely don't use Showstopper here. They know where he is as well. Double swing to close. Triple, in fact. Heaven space taken. Refract's going to fade. No way back, but he's fighting forward. Martine only good for one. But that's a lot of space taken and claimed by KC. Spike on the way to be planted. Oh, Hero hits a nice little shot, though.
Oh, this fights everything. This fights everything. And, well, it's the patience of Alexic that gets the job done. Thrash is also going to be able to garner them a little bit of extra information. Two low HP players, and Sugetsu is the main point of contact. Aves almost trying to sell the ruse, keep them looking in this direction, and maybe that will give a chance, but instead it has to be that fallback already to get to able to trade onto Sanak, but that's not enough. They need more, and wow, there's no chance for Aves. So desperately low on HP.
Shot the hit. He knows his angles. He's gotten one. Trade back here from Ruxic as Elite picks up another, but he won't find Ruxic without major difficulty. Aves and Sugetsu, that's not decay, that's pure damage.
He's gone in alone again.
They've managed to punish Angel. He's on walkabouts. I'm not sure what the idea was, but it was a bad idea. Leave that one on the drawing board. As KC, sure, they've taken their blows. They're showing scars, but drawing stars around them. The chance now to put 4 on the board before the half is done, but they want to push forward. Tapping the spike again, trying to bait them forward, but Alexic held strong on that angle. KC finished the half with 3.
For both players, but someone who can't really escape was Sugetsu. 10 HP already, and in fact, he'll be dead and buried.
Great openings, good space take. A little isolated there as Ruxic, because they were worried about Link, but they should be worried about Sadik. A double for him. Martine with another, and it is Angel, the man of the hour. This time the last one in, but he will be the last one out as well.
It is already starting to get a bit dangerous. Alexic, another add to the body pile. Well, with these rifles, the close range battle is actually not going to be ideal. Some of these pistols really could do some damage. Alexic up close, the spam doesn't quite clear him, but Aves will be able to do the work that he couldn't. Weaponry actually not retrieved at all either. A few shots connecting, the run through from Hero. They're a little bit wary that maybe someone's got in, and instead Aves has just found absolutely everything.
Drawing breath. Sugetsu comes into position. Sugetsu takes Angel out with a headshot. Now KC have a huge advantage to play with.
I think he legged Ruxic as well with the same shot, maybe.
That was a 145 from
that was the
Sadik.
Sheriff.
Little Sheriff peek out from this angle. The Hero's just clearing. He's looking for Sadik. Looking for the man who damaged his teammate, but he can't find him. They have fallen back. They're going to play this retake together, and that's all they need to do.
Immediate dimensional drift. They just want to make sure this round is secured. not looking to take any risks, and while even clearing out Ruxic in an aggressive position, Hero needed. He's found one, but there's a player behind him. He hasn't quite spotted it. Sugetsu once again looking for a back-to-back ace. He's going to go hunting. The defuse already happening, and Sadak will steal it away. That could be a difference maker, but he's got to try and find a target. They're all in passive positions, and eventually he'll get that job done. Martin, though, yet to be cleared, but... Well, there you go. Ruxic has cleared it. Well, as you mentioned, Alexic picked off one more while low.
He was on 7 HP. They saw him go in the smoke. Hell, you'd think a spam would be enough, but somehow he dodged all those bullets.
Kiss me. Gabriel, how far will you go for love?
And for KC, a 2 versus 5. Look, they've got the economy. They can throw themselves at this one if they wish. But the result seems to be fixed in favor of Na'Vi. That paranoia buys more time, sends them back. I think we're approaching a save call at this point.
It has to be.
It's too much to fight against with too little time.
Or say every time.
Viper's pick could help him to get in. And it will at least get some space. Martin caught, ult in hand. Now he walks back into the pit,
early.
but he's a little early indeed. Hero closer than he expected. He thought they'd respect it and run away. I'm not sure what Sadak was thinking. And now Elite is left alone against 3 and a pit up.
Yeah, the stuns are cosmetic. That's all you need to remember. If Hero's hitting the headshots, everything else is irrelevant. I think the first one, he wasn't even stunned yet. That ult takes a bit of time to get online, and well, Elite, he's got a chance here first. Oh,
It's going to be a tough game for them to get back into, and it starts with this round, where it's going to have to be an impressive resurgence. Martin with one, but Aves immediately falls, and it's at the hands of Alexic. The KC crumble. Now broken. Alexic, he's here so early. They don't expect him. And Sadak will be down as a result. That showstopper's still there to play with. In goes the C's. It's going to buy them more time. Quite a bit of time indeed with the whole squad of KC caught. Hell, if a showstopper went through, that could be game over. And it may well be very soon. Time ticking. And KC need to go. In goes the dash. Hero not able to land the shot. Alexic caught in a fight. He can't pop the showstopper, and it's all on Angel now. The round will not be won by Na'Vi.
He's just going to try and escape back. I don't know. He's stuck around deep, and Angel again is going to win another fight. Traded out once more, and this flank is a major problem.
I love watching Angel play this game. Red light, stop signs, nothing stops him from running in. And it gets them the kill, gets them to trade out, and now the site control as they take another with Aves down. Sadak is the last man standing. With Alexic gone at the start of the round, the showstopper seemed to be a win condition that Na'Vi relied on in the previous round. They didn't have it here, but they fought their way back nonetheless. And 13-8 on Corrode. The comp swap-up has certainly helped them out here today.